Hi there. Welcome to Higher Ground. I'm Sandra. I'm going to talk about the integration process of the spiritual journey, the initial awakening, and then the next is once you've realized something's going down, something's going on, then an integration starts to take place. And that's bringing your new awareness of yourself to everyday life. I'm speaking here of the different processes, but there's difficulties in all of the nuances of adjusting to your new perception, your new state of being, your new state of awareness, and aligning yourself to this new way of seeing. It's not an instantaneous thing. It's something that needs to be understood by you. Now, embodying and understanding intellectually is far different than living it. You know, your actions will be challenged. Your relationships will be challenged. Your choices will be challenged with all your newfound insights, of course. So be prepared for that. And this is where your practice of staying grounded every day and leaning back and not facing everything head on really helps you buffer the space, being able to navigate that there's a new way of looking at the world ahead of you. Right? So there is a space in between, and that void, that buffer space in between is where you retreat. You know, the best of warriors must retreat so they can once again see the landscape in front of them. So it's very, very important to understand that there will be difficulties in this new alignment, as well as reconciling what your mundane life is, what your everyday life is, with the profanity or the profound new insights and seeings that you're becoming aware of. So the mundane is, how will I keep working? How will I keep going to my job? How will I, keep my relationships and engage in society and the social norms? And these are all, instead of avoiding it because we're unaware or disillusioned by what's going on, we're going to do this on purpose, right? We're walking into an understanding that all of this that's happening to me and all of my discontent with myself and the life around me is because I'm leveling up. I'm leveling up to... Here we go. I'm going to move myself in and get serious with this here. So I'm going to level up, and I'm going to figure out how I'm going to balance myself with all of this. Although at times I may say things that aren't, aligning with me, that I don't feel good about or I don't understand. So there's these glimpses, this interconnectedness that you will see, and there is definitely things that you will see that you don't like at all. So this is, now you have to learn how to navigate, all these sensitivities within you, and how to, bring your energy and attune your energy and who you are to all that's in front of you right now. Is not to escape the world. We live in this world, but we don't have to be of this world. And that's what you're awakening to. And, the subtle clues in your environment, instead of shocking you, you'll just become aware and awakened to these moments in time. And stepping back is where you'll find your answers. And asking questions is where you'll find your answers. You know, this is where you start to have a relationship with the unknown. The unknown wants to know you. And you'll start to get a glimpse of the idea on these forces that are all around us all the time, but we don't pay attention to. They'll become a little bit more louder in your new environment. And remember, the road of fear is to fear what's happening in front of you, be scared. Or the road of curiosity, saying, okay, I'm awakening for something new. And a lot of excitement and fear have the same feeling. But because we're so attached to fear, you know, right away, boom, it's fear. And so we run down the lane of fear instead of the lane of curiosity and excitement, right? And knowing when to retreat from the whole idea of this, and allowing yourself to be in a state of, I'm not going to say nothingness. It's not a state of nothingness. It's a state of rest. It's a state of letting everything go. Letting yourself go, your responsibilities go, who you are, who you think you are in life, letting go of your bills. And that's, you know, a retreat in the day where you allow yourself just to be pure consciousness. And you practice that in this interconnective stage because you're starting to see things. So this is a way to keep balanced always, is to take the moment and connect to the unknown. The unknown is your friend. You let, you know, your future self lead you there. Because your higher self, there is a sense in you that knows. And you're starting to figure that out right now with the integration. You'll have a few aha moments, but it will be challenging. So practicing that time of stepping back and being connected with consciousness, just consciousness itself, right? And letting go of your roles in life rests you internally, right? So that you can be right down on that field another day and battle another day ahead of you. And once you know, if you get enough rest and you have enough balance during this can be a really interesting journey. For me, it was a battle every step of the way. And, you know, I was like Sun Tzu on a battlefield, and I've lost a lot of battles, a lot, but it doesn't really matter because you're aimed to win the war. Namaste. I'll see you on the path. Yeah.